Grizzlies roster. Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Kennard in at the 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And here are the Grizzlies now. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Horford. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Horford dishes to Brown. Into the lane and finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the beat.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Shoots it, and Morant gets it to go.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Smart passes to Horford. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 6 points.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Kennard for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Horford. Morant against Brown. Outside, Horford. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Morant with it. Picked up by Brown. Bain against Smart. Here's Jackson. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. Terrific steal. Smart doesn't take a lot of chances, but knows when to pick his spot.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Outside Williams. Back to Smart. He dishes it to Tatum. Left side, Brown. From outside, off the mark. Morant, right side. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. Memphis trailing here. Bain finds Kennard. Pass to Jackson. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Morant after the basket by Boston. Here's Bain. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Now, here's Brown. Over Bain. Off the left rim and out. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the rejection by Jackson. The pass to Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Drive by Adams. Passes it to Kennard. The turnaround Jay. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Horford. Back to Smart. Outside Horford. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
They get it back. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Tatum. the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Celtics leading by 5, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Kennard against Tatum. Williams kicks to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. And they'll get another chance. Feeds to Williams. Tries yet again. He lays it in. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Morant passes to Kennard. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. With the drive. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Boston leading by 5. Horford with it. He's picked up by Morant. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
The Celtics shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Tatum. Here's Williams. Oh,
No, he didn't.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morant against Smart, and stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And it's a 7-point Boston lead.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
And here's Brown outside. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Morant. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Jackson gets the bucket.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Celtics leading by 5.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Tatum no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Morant. Tries again, and it's Adams. Getting it to go.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Now Tatum, he's got 14. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Morant kicks to Kennard. 90 seconds now into the second half. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Kennard's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Blake Griffin. Sam Hauser. Derek White.
Griffin, a screen on Bane. Just 4 to shoot. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And they get it back. Out to White. A second left. That one, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The pass to Kennard for the tie. And the 3-ball is good. Kennard's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Tries the spin move. Morant bats for 2, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
White, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morant passes to Kennard. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Brogdon. Takes it inside. Williams with a clean look. A new 14 for Boston. And Cornette gets it to go.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That one falls. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And really deep through that time. Bane's got 8. Austin's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Brogdon, here we go. Gallinari wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant against Brogdon. Outside, Bane. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Kennard. Morant left side. 5 on the clock. Kennard on the wing. Sinks the triple. Kennard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. Back to Gallinari. Here's White. Here's Cornette, and he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And the shot goes in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
From deep, Gallinari. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Gallinari outside. Banked in off the glass.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Kennard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2 and finished off by Brown.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tatum way outside.
Incredible. He's loving it. Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Brown kicks to Horford. Tatum on the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Left side, Bain. Pass to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Over to the wing. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 3. He kicks it to Horford. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morant with it, and it's... Oh!
Yes. This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Morant passes to Adams. Yes!
That is world class.
An incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Tatum drives in. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Gets the 3 to fall.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Drives when the whole team is counting on him.
Now the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Payne for 3.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooters. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Smack clowns with mad style.
in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark?
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. And it's Brown off the drive. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Conley. The rebound, Celtics. Horford with it. He's picked up by Conley. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Smart. From downtown. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now Towns from the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Al Horford.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
Second free throw, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Smart for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota will come the other way. Conley passes to Towns. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williams in the post. He's against Gobert. The drive by Brown. And they pick up 2.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Now here's Edwards. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got his second basket.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Conley, picked by Gobert. Throws it up high. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns, driving in. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Conley finds Edwards. Horford with some nice D. Boston trailing. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Horford passes to Tatum. And And some solid defense from Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Down low, Gobert. That one no good. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And he comes up with a bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Tatum against Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Ooh, poked away. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not let.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They retain possession. Smart against Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota in the lead. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns for 3. Brown with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Towns on the take. And the shot's good.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Tatum. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. That one falls. Williams has got 5.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart against Edwards. And it's Smart missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Tatum from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. McDaniels passes to Edwards. He takes it in. That shot missing. Horford with some nice D. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
1:44 left in the second, and stolen by Edwards. Into the lane. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Here's Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all three. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Brown for three. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Tatum. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brown. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he lobs it up top. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Towns, that's good.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Smart. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Horford against Towns. And he drives in, and down it goes. 2 points. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the...
The Celtics, 24. The Timberwolves, 36.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Over Brogdon. And they'll get another chance. Gobert finds Conley. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 is up. White can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Gobert passes to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 14 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gallinari's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The 3 ball. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. In transition, here they come. Oh, there's the alley. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Will it go? Williams finds White from deep. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's McDaniels. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Towns passes to Gobert. They shoot again. That's good from Towns on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Celtics.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Williams from long range. On target from range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Towns down low. He's covered by Gallinari. Knocked loose. McDaniels passes to Conley. McDaniels inside, working on Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied. Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Conley on the attack. Towns against Gallinari. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has got 18 points in the game. Outside White. Pass to Cornet. 19-footer. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Gobert finds Conley. Out to the wing. Gobert with it.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Gobert. He has 6. Conley passes to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Second chance shot. And another shot. There's the 3. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Conley against White. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. No good with a layup. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 18. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
White. And that one is hammered home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor so far. McDaniels passes to Conley. White with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Brogdon from outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Brogdon extremely comfortable taking these jump shots because he knows he has the green light.
Now Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. No good on the 3.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Williams. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Boston. They've gone on an 8-0 run. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And it's blocked. Pass to Williams from deep 3-point range. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Pass to Horford. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Leave it to the veteran, Al Horford, to come up big. That could be a huge play in this game.
Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. Nice D from Horford. Boston on offense. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's the Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Conley against Smart. Conley passes to Towns. And that one's good. Towns has got 20 points.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Drills it from deep.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
It's stolen by Smart. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. It's stolen by Tatum. Outside Williams. Kick out to Brown. On the wing Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards against Smart. The kick out to Conley. Towns with the ball. Fires the 3. And they get it back. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Williams passes to Brown. Smart with the ball to take the lead. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the lead. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. So Memphis will get the first possession. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Towns kicks to Conley. Now here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. They get the rebound. Gobert. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Towns with the steal. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Tipped away.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Morant passes to Adams. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Out to Edwards. And the pass to Gobert. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Morant with the steal. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Second personal foul. First team.
And the free throw, no good.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. And they recover it. Morant kicks to Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Adams trying to free himself up. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. There's the pass to Gobert. It's good. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise. franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Gobert can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Kennard for three. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels in the post. Kennard covering. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Towns. They get a hand on it. McDaniels gets to Conley. Back to McDaniels. 6 to shoot, and he's good on the 3-ball. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. A second chance effort. Here's Jackson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He gets that one.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Puts the move on, and Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And the second free throw, good. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. He gets it up, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. Passes to Kennard. Launches a 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And how about and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Bain finds Adams. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Towns. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. Down low, Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Van showing some terrific range. Bain's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That one goes. Count it.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Walking foul call. Desmond Bain. First personal foul. Second team foul.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 5 points so far.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Outside Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns, the pass to Conley. The kick out to Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bain for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bain's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Gobert. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Towns with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Tries again, driving inside. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 7.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Gobert double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. 11 jump ball. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Morant finds Bain, lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
That shot wide open. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And blocked by Bain. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Takes the turnaround J. And a wide open look for Bain. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Gobert dishes to Towns. Back to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Conley against Morant. Here's McDaniels. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And there's the pass to Kennard. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota now the other way.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl-Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Morant.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the end one. Yes, sir.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Morant kicks to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Edwards tries for it.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Adams wide open. The 15-footer, good. Adams has got 6 points.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Gobert can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Morant.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And Adams kicks to Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. That's a 2 from Kennard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. Towns wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got 20 points.
Well, this ability of Karl-Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
From deep 3-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Timberwolves lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Adams' shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal.
Stolen by Jackson. Conley against Morant. It's stolen by Edwards. Morant with the steal. Payne for 3. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Conley. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Morant passes to Kennard. They're running. The finish. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Back to Gobert. Kicks it to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thanks, David. That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Kennard for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
This is a great option for Luke Kennard. They're going to run him off the three-point line, so you make a pull-up jump shot. That is nicely done.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Dishes to Conley. Outside, Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Kennard. Back to Morant. Jackson looking it over. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Gobert finds Conley. Here's Towns going inside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 24 points.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with the bucket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
The kick out to Towns. And it's Memphis on the break. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On the wing, Bane. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And Towns drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
And he recovers it. Towns against Adams. Towns dishes to McDaniels. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
And the basket by Jackson.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside, it's tipped. Passes it to Morant. Kennard for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And so it's Memphis with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Smart against Morant.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Shot from the wing. And that one's long.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. To the middle. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Smart against Morant. Smart passes to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Oh! And a dunk by Brown!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Kennard finds Brooks. From deep, Morant. Tatum pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Here's Kennard. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford from behind the arc. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
There's Tatum with the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Kennard. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Williams passes to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Releases. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Horford for 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Brown. That one's wide left.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Morant finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Spins from the corner. Pass to Jackson. Here he goes. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
You can see the work that Jackson has put into his game. He's come into his own on the offensive side of the ball.
Horford passes to Smart. Shot to stop the run. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Memphis leading. From deep. The dive for the ball. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Coming up to the floor for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
8 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Morant has a ridiculous motor. This man is finding points at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Memphis. Well, Memphis shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the one spot. Kennard can't get it to go. Boston trailing. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Morant off the drive.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brown passes to Tatum. To the left side wing. Stolen by Jackson. Morant finds Jackson. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Horford with it. Guarded by Morant. Right side Tatum. Horford outside. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And he's good on the second.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
On the wing, Bain. Smart against Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jackson. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Jackson's got 5 now.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Horford passes to Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From deep, Bain. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Horford outside. Stolen by Jackson. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Horford. Here's Brown, hounded by Morant. With the crossover, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brown passes to Horford. There's Tatum with the three. He buries it from three. 11 points in the game.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Nice shot by Kennard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Kennard. Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane with it, picked up by Tatum. This one for three. Bane, no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that. And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Here's Horford. They get it back. The kick to Tatum. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Horford with a steal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
That's a good contest, and when Jaylen is dialed in, he is an elite.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Kicks it out to Smart. Over Morant. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Pass to Kennard. From deep three-point range. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And at this point for Brown, you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Bane, the pass to Adams. Let's go with a 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 6.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Kennard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Jackson, the pass to Moran. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Now Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Adams against White. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Outside White. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From deep, Moran nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
With the defense geared to challenge Moran at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Tries to keep it alive. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. From deep. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Gallinari throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Kennard against White. Here's Bane. Soft touch off the glass. Bane's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Kennard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. Smart passes to Horford. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Deflects the pass. The drive by Smart. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Bane, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting only 30% in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Smart. Outside, Brown. With the second effort, Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Williams drops them both. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. From deep three-point range. Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Bane. That'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big.
And so it's Memphis liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Well, Memphis shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Kennard can't get it to go.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Knocks it loose.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
They get it back. Here's Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Morant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Pass to Horford. The 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Down low. Outside Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown with the steal. To the middle. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Williams passes to Brown. Horford with it. Shot clock at 3. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Bane. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Kennard. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Bane. Beyond the arc. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's good. 2 points.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Smart with a bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
The 3 is up. Morant, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. Williams passes to Brown. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kennard finds Bane. Back to Kennard. Here's the 3. And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Out to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Right side Brown. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with a 3. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Tatum a screen on Morant. Smart with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And finished off by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
From deep. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots over Horford. Here's Kennard. No good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous...
I smack clowns with mad style.
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Brown kicks to Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley the pass to Towns. Conley against Smart. Conley dishes to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards finds Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Towns with it, picked up by Brown. Williams against Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now here's Edwards. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Smart kicks to Horford. Outside Tatum. Brown inside. Edwards there. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. To Gobert. To the inside. Towns. Out to Conley. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now, here's Horford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Conley finds Gobert. Edwards drives in. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this. And McDaniels drops them both. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Tatum, that's for 2. And again, it's Boston converting.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Come to me.
Outside, Horford. The pass to Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game play. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Brown. It's deflected. And Tatum launches it from deep. Tatum with another miss. This is it to McDaniels. From deep. On the wing, Brown. 1 second left. And the dunk by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Down low, here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Conley's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Horford finds Smart. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's McDaniels. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Puts up a 3. Edwards can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Brown. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Crosses over. Out to Edwards. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Towns, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Over in the corner, Brown. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Lets it go from 11. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to McDaniels. Knocked away and taken away by Brown. It's Smart with the drive. Here's Tatum. At the top of the key, Horford with the shot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And the dunk by Towns.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum kicks to Horford. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
Here's Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's Horford, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. But I thank you, David, and folks, don't go away.
28.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Towns with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And it's Towns penetrating. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8-night shooting.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
There's the drive. Conley finds Towns. Out to Edwards. Back to Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Brown outside. Kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Smart. Has to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Lock at 6. Back to Gobert. Rebound Boston. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And finished off by Horford.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring, but he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Conley against Smart. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Celtics trail by 5. Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Smart finds Horford. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Tatum passes to Horford. Shoots a fader. Again, the miss by Horford.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To the paint, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kept alive, outside, Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's Tatum for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McDaniels kicks to Edwards and taken away by Brown. Inside, it's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I love to see that kind of aggressiveness from Cat, forcing the issue on the drive there.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Boston again missing. And here are the Timberwolves. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's McDaniels. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. No good on the shot. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. But Timberwolves. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Smart. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. One-on-one fast break. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, then he's able to finish off the break solo.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Horford. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Horford kicks to Brown. Back to Horford. It's stolen by Gobert. The feed to Towns. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
McDaniels passes to Towns. 5 to shoot. And shot on the way. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels. That one no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. There's Brown with the 3. Boston again missing. Minnesota leading by 15. Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
From deep, and Smart the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Williams with the block. Brown wide open. He fires. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Conley. Williams with the block. Smart kicks to Tatum. Now the pass to Brown. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Really relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Tatum no good. Timberwolves leading by 18. Passes to McDaniels. Smart against Conley. Second chance shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for Minnesota.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Williams with the block. Floats it up for Horford, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Over Smart. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. He kicks to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A confident win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
smack clowns with mad style.
movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Memphis. The 3 from Bane. Launches it. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McDaniels can't hit.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Bane finds Jackson. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Conley passes to Towns. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. About a minute played here so far in the first. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. The 3 from Bane. Sinks the tray. Bane's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Edwards. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
McDaniels can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his second basket of the game.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Now Edwards. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Edwards against Morant. Back to Bane. To the paint. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Towns to halt the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Morant finds Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Kennard. He has 6. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 9.
A fierce competitor. Kennard fires back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Gobert. Good on the 13-footer.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards.
Oh, wow! He went way up.
Goodness.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Conley. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Kennard. No good with the triple. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 3-pointer, no good. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Kennard with it, now guarded by McDaniels. On the wing, Bane, back to Kennard. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Stolen by Kennard. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns passes to Edwards. McDaniels with it. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And Guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Gobert finds Edwards. Now Towns fires for 3. Offensive board. Right side McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis trailing here. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. 3-pointer. Kennard can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. The 3. Kennard outside. From deep 3-point range. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Kennard's got 15.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Towns goes in. The kick out to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And so Towns nails them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
The 3 from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. 12 points for him.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Towns for 3. Kennard with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
From deep 3-point range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Another one for Luke. He has a good understanding of where and how to get his points.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And that one falls for Gobert. And so Gobert nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. From deep. Kicks it out to Kennard. He gets it up. It's good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. There's Jackson with the 3. Kennard outside. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves trail. To the wing on the left. Towns passes to McDaniels. And he dunks it down.
What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Kennard. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Kennard. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Tries again. Adams shot's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Conley against Morant. Pass to McDaniels. He shoots. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He does not get the second one. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Morant. Back to Kennard. Jackson with it. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson. And that one hits the back iron.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Down low. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Bane. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The 3 from Bane. Minnesota with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Towns goes in. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 2-point Memphis lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. McDaniels with it, guarded by Morant. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Doubled by Jackson to the middle. This for the tie! Oh, Adams with the block. Pass to Jackson from deep 3-point range. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Here's Jackson. Oh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. The 3 from Bane. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Conley for the lead. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. McDaniels got 7 now in this quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Drops in the 3.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And we've... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Kennard in at the three. From deep, Morant. And they get it back. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Morant. Finished off the break.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking ability, Luke's growing as a distributor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Tries a 10-footer. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Edwards finds Towns. Clock at 4. Launches a 3.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Bane against Conley. Shoots. Bane, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Kennard outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's McDaniels on the wing. Shoots over Morant. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Kennard can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's the steal. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Gobert, he's open. Cash money on the open jump shot. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Pass to Towns. From behind the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he nails the third. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
And connects from downtown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Oh! Wait a second. That was insane.
So disrespectful.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Inside, pass to Towns, left side Conley. Launches it. The three won't fall. And stolen by Edwards.
It's all about getting a three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And so the big win.
I smack clowns with mad style.